So we have our bets here. We have instructions for Seth because you know what? The parlays are hard. We got to get you into the habit of betting the
Yep.
single bets, of just betting straight up. So you have given us a bunch of single bets and straight bets. That's why this week for a week to get you on track, we are canceling the marathon and cross sport palooza bets. We're gonna get you on track. It's fine. It's fine.
No worries here.
We're gonna get you some wins. It's gonna be great. We are still going to do the no sweat wager and the bet your life on it bet. So first, give me your bet your life on it bet.
My bet my life on it. I am going to go close to my heart. Vikings and Texans. Vikings are 4-point underdogs. But I am going with the over-under. 54, as ESPN has it. Life is too short to bet the under. I'm taking the over on Vikings, Texans as my bet your life on it.
I love it. I'm coming back with the Chiefs and the Packers parlay that has done so well these first 3 weeks. Obviously, with a parlay, you need both factors or every factor in the parlay to win the bet. So I have the Chiefs money line minus 300 and the Packers money line minus 340. $100 will get you $72. That's my bet my life on it bet. I am continuing to ride with these two teams until it fails me, which it has not yet, and hopefully it will not this weekend. I don't want to lose my bet my life on it wager. All right, what is your no sweat bet? Which is different. It is different. The bet your life on it bet, because I feel like people will think these are one in the same, but it's not, because the bet your life on it bet is something you feel so strongly about that you're willing to wager. It's not necessarily the safest thing. It's just what you believe in here and here. The no sweat bet is one where it is legitimately easy money. You don't have to worry about it at all. That doesn't mean that it's the best as far as a return on your money, but it's an investment where, hey, you know what? Maybe you're putting in $100 to win $50, but you didn't have to worry about the $50. So what's your no sweat bet?
Well, I'm sticking with football, but I am going to college football for
all right.
this one. And I'm looking at Clemson and Virginia. Clemson favored by 28.5. I am going to pick Clemson to cover.
28.5.
No covering the over-under. No any of that jazz. Clemson just to cover. 28.5 point favorites against Virginia. Virginia is they're a good offensive team, but Clemson's Clemson. I mean, come on.
Clemson is Clemson.
No.
That's the easiest way to put that. All right, my no sweat bet of the week. I have the Rams against the Giants minus 800. Again, not great return, but the Rams look really good. A lot of people were absolutely burying them against the Bills, and they came all the way back. Aaron Donald took over that game in the second half. They lose a lot because of a really ticky-tack pass interference call that I think was a bad call, but you can't really sympathize with a team that got to the Super Bowl because they mugged a Saints receiver inside the red zone. So maybe they were owed a little bit of that. Maybe the karma's just against them for the next couple of years. But they still looked really, really good. They still have looked really good. Goff is back in the zone. Sean McVay is back. They've made everything really simple. And despite some running back injuries, they're still pulling backs out left, right, and center. And so against the Giants, this Giants team is a mess. It's a wreck. Minus 13 is a lot, and minus 800, you have to lay a lot of money to get any sort of return. But I'm willing to lay that money because there's no way the Giants topple the Rams. So I am taking the Rams minus 800 as my no sweat bet.
Like it.
All right. There you go. Oh, and one thing that we should go over in our little learner's corner for gamblers. We should go over the difference between a parlay and a teaser, because I feel like I throw those out a lot and not everyone knows what the difference between a parlay and a teaser is. It's kind of weird, right?
Nice of you to just kind of blanket statements. A lot of people don't know when I feel like you're directly speaking to me.
I would never insinuate or imply that. I would only say that if I can help anyone, everyone, and even my host, it's a win for all of us.
I like it.
All right, so here we go. So a parlay, you're stringing together a bunch of bets and hoping they all win. So let's say, for example, if I strung together the Rams money line, the Packers spread, and the over-under in the Vikings-Texans game. Now, all of those are different bets, but I'm betting that each one of those things will happen. And if all of those things occur, then I win the bet. If one of those things does not occur, then the bet is terminated because of that one thing going awry. And that also is increasing, so it's a little more risky, but that's increasing the value of your bet. So, for example, the Rams are minus 800, but if I'm putting them together with a couple other bets, that's bringing it down so I don't have to invest as much money to get a better return. Now, the difference between that and a teaser is specifically for the spread, so that little number that goes along with these teams. For example, the 49ers are minus 7, so they're favored by 7 points against the Eagles on Sunday Night Football, who are 7-point underdogs to the 49ers. Now, a teaser is improving that spread number in the favor of your bet. And you can change these numbers and get better value. So, for example, if I took the Packers, the 49ers, and the Chiefs, those are all 7-point spreads. And I could get that at a 3-point teaser. So I am making that 3 points better in my favor. So each of those would be a 4-point spread. So the Packers would be favored by 4, the 49ers would be favored by 4, and the Chiefs would be favored by 4. Now, the money isn't going to be as good as a parlay because I'm tinkering with that spread, but you're making the spread for each of those teams a little more favorable for your bet. And you can mess around. There's 6-point teasers, there's 4-point teasers, and the money is a little different based on how many points you're buying and tinkering with that line. But you're, again, favoring that bet to make it a little easier for you to win, hopefully. And again, you're also, because you're stringing together these bets, you're changing that money so what you put into it doesn't have to be as big maybe as a Rams minus 800 to get a better return for less money. So that's the difference between a teaser and a parlay. I hope that made sense.
It certainly did. So now I can start to be a little more effective at those.
There we go, baby. Everybody's learning and making themselves a better gambler as we head through the NFL season. Next week, we got to have a serious conversation about throwing away everything we've learned about these teams, because I feel like now we're starting to get into the season. We're starting to shake off some of that rust because teams didn't have a training camp or a preseason.